Hi, this is Saad from RentViewer, and in this video, we're going to answer the question, are we taking care of our residents? So this video is part of a series for applying data analytics for improving the performance of a manufactured housing portfolio, and we're following the framework described in the Manufactured Housing Performance Playbook. The data models and the dashboards that you'll be seeing in this demo have been built using the RentViewer Asset Management Studio. To answer the question, are we taking care of our residents? We're going to be looking mainly at this visualization. Now, in manufactured housing, it takes a bold operator who wants to know what the residents think and wants to be proactive about improving the resident experience. While resident satisfaction isn't factored into waterfalls and cap rates, unhappy residents can turn an investment thesis upside down. When residents are satisfied, you're likely to spend less time and energy managing a community. So there are both soft and hard KPIs to look at, and these can be captured from conversations, from reviewing complaints, the work orders, and the feedback from surveys and reviews. What makes the risk higher or lower is how you and your community managers handle the conversation around things such as rent increases, late fees, and how disputes are resolved, and issues related to the physical condition of the property, and then just responsiveness to resident complaints. As a general partner, I assume it would be useful for you to know how your residents feel they're being treated. So let's look at the resident care dashboard. So this dashboard has been built from multiple data sources, mainly from work orders and from surveys. So in the top two rows over here, we're showing data related to work orders, how many tickets got created, how many are still open, how many days they're open on average, and then how quickly you close the tickets. This KPI is pretty interesting. If in your system, when a ticket is created and you have a way of identifying whether it's an emergency ticket or not, this KPI ends up becoming very useful for continuous improvement and for training your team. In this chart here, we show you what types of issues are occurring most frequently, whether it's related to AC or plumbing or water related issues and so on. And you have the ability here to look at just one property at a time or look at your entire portfolio. Regarding surveys, if you're conducting surveys or having a third party do it, the data that you collect can be put into the Asset Management Studio and then displayed alongside with other data such as your major projects, your CapEx investment, your how many people you've hired and whether that's had an impact on the resident experience and so on. So here we're just showing you how many surveys got sent out, how many were received, and what the Net Promoter Score is. This chart here also shows you month by month what responses or what rating you received from the people who filled out the surveys. So the challenge for most operators is that they don't have the data for displaying the KPIs that I'm showing you over here. But if you do conduct surveys and document the complaints that you receive, and your techs take notes in the service tickets, you will have a rich data set to use. And then this data can be displayed alongside other metrics in your monthly and quarterly reporting. So this concludes the demo. You can download the Manufactured Housing Performance Playbook on our website at rentviewer.com/MH-playbook. And if you'd like to learn more about the Asset Management Studio or some of our dashboards for manufactured housing, please get in touch. This is Saad from RentViewer.